All right, let's get back to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Heggen. He is here. He's back along with the heat. It's back too.
Yeah, for a few days, but we do have relief that's going to arrive even before we hit the weekend. So another stretch of hot weather that's not going to last forever. The hot weather is going to stick around for inland parts of the Bay Area through midweek. The heat dome building back towards us, and then it's going to back off a little bit by Thursday and back off a lot by Friday. In fact, a larger scale pattern change by the end of the week. But in the short term, not only do we have the heat, we also have some monsoonal moisture. It's kind of rotating around the edge of the heat dome. So some passing clouds over the Bay Area. Our threat of dry lightning is going to remain very, very low in our neck of the woods, but that's going to be a significant concern in the Sierra, especially where they've had numerous thunderstorms, dozens, even hundreds of cloud to ground lightning strikes over into Nevada as well. So the concern is going to be more lightning caused fires. The Mill fire breaking out in the Sierra earlier today and rapidly growing. Once those fires get started, it is awfully dry out there. But unless something gets started close to us, not likely we're going to have to deal with a lot of wildfire smoke. The futurecast forecast models do show some smoke mostly elevated in the atmosphere, drifting through the skies over the Bay Area tomorrow and again on Wednesday. But the bulk of the more concentrated smoke is going to be a lot closer to where the fires are actually located, especially in the southern Sierra and into Southern California. So I don't think our air quality is going to get any worse than the moderate category. Right now, well, not seeing much smoke in the atmosphere, but a little bit of fog, a very compact marine layer as the weight of the atmosphere on top of us is just squishing it down towards ground level. But it's still impacting our temperatures. It's only mid-60s right now in San Francisco, mid-70s for Oakland. Temperature is in the upper 80s right now in Santa Rosa, but you were in the 90s, and it's close to 100 degrees in both Concord and in Livermore. That fog isn't going to have a whole lot of success breaking away from the coast as we head through the rest of tonight. It's mainly going to be confined to right inside the bay. On this version of Futurecast, the fog shows up as a brighter white. The duller gray indicates those passing monsoonal clouds higher up in the atmosphere. But what little fog we do start off with should be gone by about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, even pulling away from the coast as we head towards midday tomorrow. Temperatures tonight are going to drop down to a little above average for this time of year. In fact, temperatures are going to end up mostly in the 60s inland when we're supposed to be dipping down into the upper 50s. Let's take a look at those forecast lows for tonight. Anywhere from 63 in Morgan Hill to 67 in San Jose for the Santa Clara Valley. Inland of the East Bay, mostly mid to upper 60s, just barely below 70 degrees around Antioch, with temperatures in the low to mid 60s for Fremont and Redwood City. 50s though for Half Moon Bay, Pacifica, and San Francisco. Again, the closer you get to the coast, even around the bay, temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, and the North Bay valleys are going to be a bit more efficient at collecting some of that cooler air. But even there, temperatures are going to be a couple degrees above normal, so it's a higher jumping off point for temperatures to take off as we head through the rest of the afternoon. And take off they will. Here's a look at tomorrow's forecast highs. Not going to be that hot along the coast. In fact, it'll be comfortable still along the coast with temperatures in the 60s, 70s and 80s around the bay, 90s down the peninsula, with mostly 90s inland in the North Bay and the Santa Clara Valley, but at or above 100 degrees for everybody east of the Oakland Hills. That's where that excessive heat warning is in effect. The heat risk is going to reach the high category there. That's the red shading, also reaching that category in the Santa Clara Valley. But watch what happens to the heat risk. It starts to back down a little bit on Wednesday, although it'll still be hot, and then it really backs down for Thursday when temperatures only be a couple degrees above average, and then we have some larger scale changes that are going to be kicking in as we hit the end of the work week. In fact, take a look at the 10-day forecast for Livermore, and that is not a typo. Forecasting a high temperature below 80 degrees in the Tri-Valley on Saturday. Not bad at all for the last weekend in July. But we have to get there first. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Temperatures are going to be hot tomorrow and hot Wednesday. Still hot Thursday, but more reasonably hot for late July. And then we back down to those below average temperatures. Low 80s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Back up to the mid 80s by Monday, but we can handle that. It's July after all. Temperatures are going to warm up around the bay as well for the next couple of days, but not nearly as much. And then settling down to highs only in the upper 60s Bayside Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No huge changes along the coast. Your temperatures will drop off along with everybody else. A lot more cloud cover overhead by Thursday, Friday into the weekend, but temperatures just hovering right around 60 degrees after a couple of days with additional sunshine tomorrow and Wednesday, and temperatures maybe a few degrees warmer right along the coast. But once again, another heat wave that is mainly inland. No offshore breeze to push that heat all the way to the coast. Liz.
All right, Paul, thanks.